Bangzi struck Guozi with a stick while he was asleep, yet the two had once been the best of friends. Guozi had grown tired of being boiled by people every day, so he confided in Bangzi that he wanted to see the outside world. Bangzi, who had accompanied him for many years, had already had the same idea, so the two of them set out on an adventurous journey together. But just after leaving the village, they encountered a wild bull charging out of the mountains. Frightened, Guozi quickly jumped onto Bangzi. Bangzi relied on his natural fighting skills and soon subdued the bull's temper. While the bull was distracted fighting Bangzi, Guozi jumped into the river. Bangzi successfully restrained the bull and then followed Guozi into the water. Before leaving, he even made a mocking face at the bull. Furious, the bull raged on the riverbank, but it didn't dare jump into the water like they did and could only watch helplessly as the two swam away. Soon they reached the shore and arrived at another village. Just as they were about to find a place to rest, they ran into a pack of vicious dogs. Guozi told Bangzi to use his stick techniques to drive the dogs away. With his impressive fighting skills, Bangzi quickly chased them off. Then he carried Guozi and continued on their journey. Along the way, they laughed, chatted, and happily enjoyed their adventure together. At that moment, an old demon walked out of the forest. It was the first time he had ever seen a pot and a stick that could talk. Terrified, he turned and ran away. The old demon ran so fast that he didn't notice his sack had a hole in it, and shiny gold coins spilled all over the ground. When Guozi saw them, he told Bangzi that they had become rich and should quickly pick up the coins. Soon the empty pot was filled with gold coins and carried on his head. Guozi thought to himself that he should find a pot maker and have iron wires tightly wrapped around his body so he would never crack again and could live forever. After that, he began enjoying life. He asked the cook to prepare cabbage meat rolls and store them inside him so he could enjoy delicious food anytime. The vain Bangzi also began to have his own thoughts. He planned to split the money with Guozi and then go to a blacksmith to forge a golden ball for himself. But then he thought again. If all the gold belonged to him, his entire head could be made of gold. Perhaps one day even the king would notice him and make him into a royal scepter. That way, he would become the most powerful stick in the world. So Bangzi began to think about keeping all the gold for himself. He waited until night, when Guozi was completely asleep, then quietly circled behind him and struck him hard. Guozi let out a final sound and was gone. Greedy for wealth and forgetting loyalty, Bangzi stuffed the gold coins into his pocket and set off. According to his plan, he went to a blacksmith and asked the master to forge the gold into a golden ball. Soon, the blacksmith custom-made the most dazzling golden crown and firmly fixed it onto Bangzi's head. But the heavier the crown, the greater its weight, and it became a heavy burden for him. Bangzi hopped along into the forest, unaware that danger was approaching. Pirates who had been hiding in the bushes for a long time saw the shining golden crown on his head and became greedy. The two pirates planned to steal it. Startled by the sound of gunshots, Bangzi ran in panic. Bullets repeatedly grazed past him. In his confusion, he ran to the edge of a cliff. Looking down at the raging river below, he told himself that he was just a stick and could swim across. After all, he and Guozi had escaped the wild bull this way before. Seeing the pirates getting closer and closer, Bangzi cried as he jumped into the river. The violent waves quickly swallowed him. The golden ball on his head was too heavy, causing him to lose balance underwater. At that moment, he thought of his good brother Guozi. If they had shared the gold equally back then, perhaps his story could have continued.